Napster.
What? Really?
Really?
Yeah. The infamous people giving out free
How
music. They got
how
sued.
how do you like that your Spotify god is Justin Timberlake? Wait, isn't he the one that plays the guy that invented Napster or something?
Oh,
No.
is that from like the social media?
Yeah, the
thing?
social media thing. Yeah.
He does play
John
something.
Parker?
Yeah. Okay. All right, I think we're good to go. So, I guess before we start,
Oh, that's what someone at my work told me.
no,
Upgrade your campaign to Jumpgate.
don't do it. Also, why are you in that right now?
Roll 20?
That's how I roll.
Because that's where my character sheet's at.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Hold on, I
Oh,
need.
that means we're not
I-
fighting each other, boys.
Don't you want to use Roll20 through this?
My computer starts like screaming. You want to do that?
Oh, really? Oh, my bad.
I like to do it, but
I like it.
All right, so do you guys remember what happened in the last session?
Well, we started the.
That's good.
We started the. Well, we went to the town, and we cleared out
Valendale.
the puddle.
Yeah, that's true.
My notes are upside down.
We did like a puzzle.
We did a puzzle. Well, we did the water puddle puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
oh, we have to clean the water by not breathing and holding
Oh,
still.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we filmed it. We did that.
And then we went to the other side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say it like that. And we
Oh,
walked down the crystal like Minecraft stairs.
the glass, like wall tunnel type of thing. And then there was illusions of us.
Hey, don't give my Sprite plus tea away. All right, anyways. All right, so here we go. So you guys, I probably already said this, but you guys finished the room where you, it's named the Loyalty Trap. And it had a bunch of statues in it, right? And then you guys figured that out and kind of gone through the stone archway. Now you're in a different room. So this room is much like the one before, is a rectangular chamber. And what you see is a grid of glowing rune tiles covering the floor. Each kind of inscribed with a symbol or word or something, but as you can surmise, but you don't really know what it actually is. You just know that it is that. There is an inscription on the far wall. And it reads, Legion spoke in truths that felt good. Adrian walked in truths that did good. And underneath that, there's another heavy archway door that's appears to be shut at the moment.
So that's what's blocking us is the Legion spoken truce have felt good.
Well, there's an inscription there, right? And then on the floor, just covered in these kind of glowing runic symbols, and it's tiled, so it's just like a square, and it's laid across the floor. Obviously, to get to the other side, you have to
Walk on the
cross.
tiles. And we can't fly, right?
So you can attempt basically at this point. You could fly over there, but you as a character have a sneaking suspicion that even if you get to the other side, the door won't open. That said, you can actually look at the tiles and maybe try to figure out what the words are or what the symbols mean.
That's what I do.
Let's do it. It'd be investigation or like history
Just
or
rubbing our chins together.
Okay. Roll a group. Is there a language check?
it could be like history or nature or like medicine.
Let's do history check.
Okay.
It
Like
uses
one person roll or
intelligence.
everybody?
Group. Oh, I'm a beast.
All right, what's your rolls?
21.
Oh yeah, Murtagh has been around for a while. He's traveled and he understands. He's seen words like this before, but unfortunately, this is actually one of those runes that kind of speak a word into your mind, whether you recognize the actual carvings of the letter. So what you see are multiple. Let's see. Okay. You see about. Hold on. I don't know where I put the rest of it. Then I can figure this out real quick.
Whew. You're gonna try to solve the puzzle?
Okay. All right, so you wait. What did the rest of you roll? I guess Murtagh would have.
I mean, I rolled an 8, so.
Okay. Well, Murtagh is gonna be the one that's going to be reading out these words to you guys.
Oh boy.
So, what you do, there's 4 tiles in front of you, and another 4 in front of that, and another 4 in front of that, and another 4 in front of that. Okay.
So 16 tiles.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what you have in front of you, if you come to the first 4, what you see is from the left to the right, okay? You see anger, justice, submission, wrath.
I think that's a pretty easy one. Well, maybe. Submission is good.
Okay.
Do we have to step on the first one first to see the next ones?
No, you don't.
What's the next one?
All right. Now the words started getting a little bit too slanty, so it's hard to recognize. But you see the next row, and what you see is vengeance, wisdom, mercy, power. And this is from left to right.
I mean, it's got to be mercy.
Well,
Well,
one foot before the other, right? You got.
Oh yeah,
Fine.
the first one we're definitely going wrath.
Okay, so
you go first. You go on first.
Wait, what was the? He chose what was the truth that sounded good versus the. What
Walked
was
in
that?
truth that did good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will step first then.
Okay.
Watch me fried. I'm stepping onto justice.
All right. You step onto justice, and what you get, right? It's kind of in a neutral color right now, and it turns green.
Oh,
Nice.
Roll a dex save. No, I'm just kidding.
nat 20.
All right, so it's green, and then you see, well, then now you're able to kind of see the next row more clearly. Again, it's vengeance, wisdom, mercy, power.
I asked the guys. One of y'all's next. I stepped the first one.
It's whoa. No, that's not. You would have to get off for me to go.
All right, just
All right,
kind of
I'll
FYI, in this kind of situation, you have to carve a path, right?
Yeah.
So you can't go diagonal.
Oh. I
Wait.
see.
So we have to go
Oh.
on mercy then. I mean wisdom.
No. Wisdom, and then you would step onto mercy.
Yeah. So you go
Or you,
right.
And
Just-
let's see.
just
We need to see what the
mission.
third. We need a third. Yeah, we got to know the third row first.
Can we see the third row from the first row?
Yep. Okay. What you see is hatred, obedience, unity, conquest.
I mean,
Wait a second.
I think
think-
you're right. We go wisdom, mercy, and then unity, and then we see what the next row is. 'Cause it
Because there
could
was
be obedient.
Remember, one of the people were peace through unity, no matter the cost.
King Elmanos. Elmanos.
Yeah. Oh,
But if we do
well,
wisdom,
you're saying go wisdom to obedience? I think there was one that was
Or-
about blind obedience that was bad though.
what does it have to do? Wait.
I
It
think we
said
go
warning of blind obedience. That's the left middle, which is Warden Shara. Loyalty never falters even when truth fades.
I think wisdom,
I mean, we have to go on wisdom
Mercy.
regardless.
mercy. Well, we could go to submission.
Yeah. Submission to justice, and you get mercy.
I say we go wisdom.
I would probably agree. Wisdom, then to mercy, then to unity.
Bruin just
Maybe. I say we wait to see the next row before we step on to the third row.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, so who am I doing this next one too?
Yeah, I mean, are you the quickest or am I the quickest?
I think I may be the quickest.
you might be the
I
quickest.
mean, I'm pretty quick, but
I mean, my dex is maxed out.
what is that? I can't remember. It's so high.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we have the same.
it's probably at 5.
That's okay. I'll let you risk yourself.
I'd throw Bruin on there. No, I'll step in wisdom.
Okay. So, you go from justice on the current tile you guys are all on, and you step forward onto wisdom. And the tile turns green.
Nice.
So what's the next one?
The next one
Next line.
is hatred, obedience,
We already did.
unity.
No, we already have that.
The
The one
fourth
after
row.
that. sorry.
We want
That's
to
the one in
know
front of
the
you, the
fourth
next
row.
one.
We want to know the
Next
fourth
one
row.
of the
Do you
next-
see it?
The last row,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Right.
all dimmed out. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right.
Oh, dang it.
I'll give it to you, all right? From left to right, it's dominance, clarity, sacrifice, zealotry.
Zealotry?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
We could probably rule out dominance and zealotry.
Yeah, probably. And conquest and hatred.
Yeah.
I mean,
The question
Clarity.
is, so clarity sounds good, but obedience, are we thinking obedience isn't good?
here's the thing. If we go to unity, right,
Yeah.
and we're thinking obedience is not good, that means we have to go to sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. But if obedience is, if we have to go to clarity, then we could just go wisdom to obedience.
That's what
Without
I'm saying. If we think
unity.
obedience is not good, and we think it's wisdom, mercy, unity, and we think obedience is bad, then we have to go to either conquest or sacrifice. Because we can't go diagonal.
Presumably.
Man. What do you think, John?
Uh,
Bruin? I have my vote.
What? Are you going mercy to unity? Let's just do those first. I mean, I probably just throw you once we get past that point. But
I think we have to finish this puzzle. Otherwise, I would have flew over there.
Here's a
I mean-
question: we have to step on all of them, or like
We don't know.
what if it's
I don't think he'll give us that.
Ooh. Ooh, that's
I kind of think wisdom, mercy, unity, sacrifice.
Okay.
yeah. That sounds good.
I'll step on Mercy. Sidestep.
Okay, so you sidestep onto Mercy, and it turns green.
Nice.
Okay. I'm moving forward to Unity.
Okay. So it's like just spaced enough where you have to kind of like, like push off with your back foot, right? Like once you go, you can't like step back, right? It's almost like a skip. So you propel yourself forward as you raise one leg and then use your back foot to propel yourself forward, pushing off with your calf, and you land on the spot where it says Unity, and it turns green.
Nice.
Sacrifice.
Are we sure it's
Yeah.
sacrifice? We're
Yeah.
sacrificing the poor for power? Could be that kind of sacrifice?
No.
No. This is like sacrifice. He sacrificed himself. Remember, he like cut himself apart.
Yeah. But that also could mean that you could be sacrificed while you're on that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw a rock? Does it do anything if I throw a rock?
Yeah, you sure may. You want to try it?
I'm throwing a rock on sacrifice.
Where'd
Okay.
you get this rock?
You know.
Oh, if you don't have a rock in your inventory, there's no way I'm letting you throw a rock.
Okay, I'm throwing one arrow.
Okay.
It's too light. Doesn't do anything.
All right, so you throw the arrow, and it skips off the stone tile.
Ah, jeez.
Can you mark off one arrow from your inventory?
Bag of holding. I'm gonna go get that. Don't worry.
It's alright. Brune takes a python out of his bag and throws it on there.
A what?
A python or whatever. The climbing
Pigeon.
pigeon. Yes.
I don't know what it is.
God, same thing. Nothing happens. Could you also mark off one piton?
It did.
Unless you just pull it back.
Brune just steps on.
Come on.
All right, so you step on what?
Sacrifice.
Okay, so you're not stepping on obedience or submission.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. What was? Conquest. Sorry. Okay, so you're going straight forward to sacrifice.
Yes.
All right. So you take your step,
Yes.
and it turns green.
Nice.
Nice.
So now you have successfully carved a little path to the end of this room. Yep.
Is the door open?
It is shut at the moment.
When we get closer, is there like a handle, door handle?
Sure. Yes, there's a door handle.
I reach out. Well, I'll check for traps first.
All right. Roll for investigation.
20.
20.
Nice.
Although you don't find any traps, you do get a sense that this door is magically locked.
are there inscriptions around it other than what we saw earlier?
Nope.
Guys, I think we have to step on clarity.
Wait, what?
Okay. Do you want to do it for us?
I thought you will. Wait.
Martek, I think you're the only one that hasn't stepped on
I'm
it.
the only one that hasn't done it yet. Okay. Okay. I go from sacrifice over to clarity.
Okay. You take a step. Yours is more like a leap, right?
Yeah.
You leap.
I'm imagining these are like little pillars.
Yeah. You leap, and there's no turning back while you're in midair as you're thinking about this. And you land with cat-like prowess and find yourself boom, a green glowing tile. And with that,
Suck it, losers!
you see
Security cats!
almost this green aura over the door dissipates.
Well, I will do the honors of opening the door then.
Okay.
I reach out.
All right.
Is there a knocker? Is there a knocker first that we can like...
There's no knocker on this door.
Okay. I open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you walk through a short little tunnel. But you eventually make it to the next room. As you enter the chamber, a breeze you didn't feel before whispers past your ears, carrying no scent, only the memory of a voice.
Wait, the memory of a voice?
Uh-huh.
Not even a voice?
Yeah, not even a voice.
Okay.
All right. So what you see before you is a domed obsidian walled room with a faint red light.
Oh, I bet we're gonna play red light, green light.
The ground here feels a little warm, but unnaturally so. At the center stands a half-collapsed statue. The statue resembles a priest of some sort, or maybe an oracle, arms outstretched.
It's an
Around
old
it.
statue?
What?
You said it's an old statue?
Just a half-collapsed statue.
Okay.
Are we in the next room?
Yeah. So, around it, there are 3 empty torch sconces on the walls, faintly glowing with probably some illusionary firelight. But as you hear the memory of a voice, right? It's like almost something you cannot grasp or kind of hear. You see the statue before you turn. No, not the statue, the half-collapsed statue, but the space beside it. A man step forward, face gaunt and eyes smoldering, with a light not his own. He doesn't seem to be alive, nor a spirit, but something kind of held between, like a breath caught in a lie. He smiles gently, then opens his mouth wide, wider than natural. From within comes not a scream, but a choir of whispers. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Can't even give us a chance to negotiate.
I thought this was one of those misty people in Expedition.
So good right now.
I thought it was going to be like the guy from the tournament, whatever, the Death Knight from the. Or I don't know if we killed him or not, but somewhat similar to that. The jousting tournament we did.
Oh, okay, I see.
I think he was just a Black Knight, right? I don't know if he was a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Well, it's spooky word night. It's.
All right.
It's not
Do you
I
guys
got 18,
see
John.
the map load up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
loaded. Oh, it's there.
I put Jordan's character on the map, but he's obviously. If someone wants to pilot him, that's fine.
I don't think we have his character sheet, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just move
I got
on.
18.
25.
12.
25. 12 even with your necklace?
What?
Don't you have a necklace of initiative
Yeah.
or something?
No, I had the alert feat.
Oh.
I had that, but I had to let it go. I had too many things attuned.
Gotcha.
Wait, you had an alert? When did you get that?
I had a necklace of +2 initiative. It makes me so jealous that you guys can do that with a measure.
The right click?
How do you do it? Push shift?
No, you just
I
you
don't-
click and then right click.
I don't have a right click.
I
'cause
usually
I'm on a
don't.
Mac.
I usually don't. It's
Alright.
you still have a right click, but it's like you have to put one finger down, and then you have to put your index finger down and then click with your right. It's kind of weird, but you still have right click.
What? Oh, wow. Thanks.
Index finger, click with the right.
Does he look?
Thank you.
What does he look like? Like an
Just zoom
undead?
in. Thank you.
We know.
All right, so
I don't know.
before you go Murtag, this is what he says. Adrian was brave, but not brave enough to listen. Now you may take your turn.
Not brave enough to listen.
You know, that was a terrible monologue. I was expecting a little more oomph.
I will. Man, it's kind of not good for me to go first.
You can hold your turn.
Can I move to this side of the statue?
Yeah, but it only really covers like half of you, maybe.
But can I crouch down and hide?
Yeah,
Bonus action hide.
yeah, it's fine.
24.
Okay.
And I will hold my action to attack until there is a ally within range of him.
Okay. All right. It's going to be the first touched turn. And then it's going to be followed by Norqual, then Bruin. What he's going to do first is he's going to use his... You can cast your reaction whenever, right?
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
It's usually reaction.
Sure.
Is usually a reaction to something.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never
sure.
mind. I'll just do it later. Okay. What he's going to do is first use his bonus action. And nope, actually, he's just going to... Let's see. He's going to... As this whisper that's constantly pouring out of his mouth, he's going to aim it in the direction of you three. It's a 20-foot cone, so it should be hit all of you guys. Let me see.
20 foot.
If he moves here.
Nice.
And this visible distortion of the air pours forth in the direction of you guys. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, we're doing it.
Wow. Not a good one for me. Really. Oh, I'm so good right now. 19.
Okay. You save.
17.
Save.
19.
Save. Okay. So you guys all save. And then he's going to use his remaining to move back to about right there.
Dang you.
Okay. Murtag.
No.
I'm sorry, not Murtag. Norqual. Kevin, it's your turn.
Kevin, leave us?
Is he frozen?
No, he's still there.
Baby.
Yeah, sorry. He was crying.
Oh, okay.
Um, Bonus action, take potion.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I tell what race he is?
You imagine that he was probably once a human.
What'd you say?
He once was a human. But there's something in between now.
I'm gonna cast protection from good of evil and give it to John John.
Okay.
Everyone's like, okay, I see how it is. Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Sorry. My bad. Yeah. Good of evil to John John if he's willing. And
Yes.
I am ending my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm moving. Sorry, I'm gonna move. Right here. Yeah.
All right, Bruin, followed by Murtag.
Why would you like
I
to
would like
protect
to.
him from good? Sorry.
He wants to get as close as he can. He wants to get up right in his grill. But I don't know. Can he like jump on this? And then like get like here?
Yeah.
Get it like Captain Jack Sparrow, like walk on the run out down the length of it, and then does that? I think Noah takes his action first.
Yeah, I would like to shoot when he gets in range.
All right, go ahead.
Sneak attack with sharpshooter.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hits.
41 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. It's just out of curiosity, is that considered a part of his turn or my turn?
My turn.
For the purposes. Just
It's
for the
like
purpose.
finishing.
Yeah. So Bruin, he's gonna attack with his frostbite longsword.
Okay.
That's 25, and I'm gonna do.
Hits.
I'm gonna make that a distracting strike, so that he can add. So I add a D10.
Okay.
To the damage there. 2. So that's 14 damage total, but 4 of that is frost.
Okay.
So, and then he is distracted, so I'm gonna. Wait, you can have this fury. And then he's gonna just say, "Oh, that was a good one, Lord Tag." And then he's gonna give him how it again, and then he's gonna give him a superiority die to do a commander strike. So
I
should-
will. I still have sneak attack, right? Because it's your turn now. Or do I not?
You have.
What do we
you
decide?
have advantage. So, because I did a distracting strike, the next person to attack has advantage.
Okay,
And
but
then
not sneak attack.
You have sneak attack because now it's my turn, and
Yes.
you, yeah.
Now remember.
Wait, but it's still within a round, though.
Well, it's once per turn. Sneak attack is once per turn, not once per round.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So,
Wow.
and you add a D10 to that, so
And a
I guess
D6.
2D10.
That's a lot of damage. You just nat 20.
Yeah. Oops. Was it slash
I
R?
really hope I really hope this was a
What was
bad
the
guy. I feel
what
like
was
we
the
just chunked
command?
it and started. What?
slash R 1d6? Oh, there we go. 6.
Ooh.
And then a D10.
Yeah, D10.
Times
But the
two?
D10 is added to your attack roll.
Oh, to my
it's
attack
doubled.
roll?
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
doubled.
Man,
This might be
A
it.
lot. Here,
If-
I'll do the math with a calculator.
Well, you can.
No, that- is that D10 to attack roll or damage roll?
Oh, sorry. Adding to the superior die to the attack roll, the attack's
well-
damage roll. Right. The attack's
The damage roll.
Okay.
So that's 2d10. You add 2d10 to it
Wow.
because you crit.
Oh. I'm
Oh
behind
my
again.
goodness.
75.
Oh my word. Okay.
I like.
Yo, I'm broke.
So you basically, in less than a turn, dropped it down to a bloodied state.
Just
We might have found a new combo.
Oh,
Lambo
okay.
Combo.
With that, he takes his reaction.
yes.
Against you, Murtag. In front of him, you see a. After you take your attack, this is kind of before the arrow shows up.
Yeah. Oof.
You see in front of him a conjured mirror. And it reflects
Oh no.
a distorted memory back at you.
Oof. This
I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
this could be bad.
Oh, I'm proficient in intelligence though. Oh, 10.
Okay. You are overwhelmed with a false memory. Potentially like losing your daughter. Never being able to see her again. And this memory is so real that you cripple and crumble to the ground, like putting your hands on the glass of this mirror. You're going to be incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
So do I have to say what the memory is?
What?
You just
Make it-
yell a name.
Do I have to say
You
what
just
the
yell-
memory is?
No. All right. All right, Murtag, your turn.
I get one more attack.
Oh,
Those 2 because I get 3 attack, and then 18
hits.
18 to hit, and that is 10 damage again. 4 frost damage. 4 of that 10 is frost.
Okay.
So. And now that's my turn.
All right. Now it's Murtag.
I'm incapacitated.
No, the person that's incapacitated is Bruin.
Oh, sorry. Okay. You said
I thought
Murtag for a little bit.
No,
And
I
we were
said Bruin. After you hit, that's why I was talking about the losing your
Oh.
daughter part.
Well, that makes a lot more sense. I figured you meant that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was wrong in it. So that you
Wait.
just. Oh wait, so I don't get that attack. I don't get that last attack. That's what you're saying.
Well, I don't know how it really works. It's just supposed to be a reaction. I guess you get all 3 of your attacks in.
Well, yeah, I don't. I think it happens before the attack, probably. So that
Okay. So I'll just give back 10.
yeah.
Okay.
But how was I the one who rolled the...
No, I had Bruin roll the intelligence.
No, Noah rolled the intelligence because you said Murtag.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
But I'm probably not gonna pass. So it's at 13. So it's the same.
Yeah, it's still a fail. Okay. Now it's Murtag.
Okay. Since I have sneak attack but not advantage, right? So I will hide with the bonus action
Okay.
again, and then attack with my bow.
What's your
A 23 for stealth.
Okay.
Do I feel like I'm hidden?
What do you mean? Yeah, you feel like as well as you can. I don't know.
Yeah. And then I'll attack with sharpshooter, sneak attack.
Okay.
Natural 20.
All right. How do you want to do this?
It's over.
Just roll one. Yeah, it
It's
doesn't matter.
literally the most.
Didn't even get to hit it.
There's so much.
Wait a second. Did Bruin have advantage on that intelligence saving throw? Is that what is the protection against good and evil?
What was that?
I don't think so, unless you have some kind of advantage thing.
What is, I was. What did protection against good? and
It's
evil
for
do?
charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Okay,
And then if you're attacked by those creatures, they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
72 points of damage.
Oh my word! Yeah, overkill.
Oh,
Yeah.
Murtag.
Murtag is busted.
I think you did like within 2 rounds. You did like 150 points of damage or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably more than that.
It's a good combo.
More like 200, 180. But usually when I do sneak attack and sharpshooter, I miss.
Yeah.
Except when you roll a crit.
Yeah.
I just like to shoot them. Yeah, just headshot. You know.
It's
That's
classic.
gone.
Wow. Okay. Very descriptive.
You
And
shot
then,
three arrows.
and then this is
Where
what I
did
say is sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
All right. So, what really happens is you release an arrow, and in the middle of a despairing Bruin in front of a mirror, you shatter it. It has the arrow passes through the mirror. It goes through the gaping mouth of the first touched, impaling him square in the head, and he falls backwards. And as he hits the ground, his body entirely dissipates into black mist, and the arrow is just standing straight up on the ground.
Bruin's like, gosh, I really hope he was evil.
I mean, when he goes into black clouds, that's a pretty bad. Like,
I
you
mean,
know.
what if he was just like practicing with the new magical thing he found?
Ooh, do we get any loot? Can I go investigate for loot? Spirit coins.
Let's see.
Coins.
What's
I
up?
started listening to that. So,
Dude, it's dangerous. There's like 30 million hours. You won't stop.
No one's watching the video.
No, they're all looking at this thing.
You're all gonna die.
Whatever, Carrie.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, there's supposed to be more dialogue, but that doesn't matter anymore.
it is really supposed to progress the story, but you can't.
Yeah, it's like when you get to a cutscene but you skip it.
Yes.
Just repeatedly hit X.
So, after the defeat of the first touch, the statue of him crumbles. And beneath it, you see a spiral of words in ancient common.
Is this like Old English?
Sure. But what it reads is, when the first listened, he did not kneel. He merely stopped questioning.
And the first.
First.
Merely,
He
what was
was
that?
the-
Merely stopping what?
Listened.
He merely stopped questioning.
No question.
So okay, so with that, what you find, kind of on, I guess, here, why don't you do an investigation? Let's see what you actually find.
Can Brune investigate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it.
No, can we? No, you're better at investigating, but can we both investigate or?
You can help him.
I'll help you.
No, I'll help you.
I'll help you. I'll roll mine after you just to make sure you don't miss anything, you know?
Oh, yeah,
And,
what are
and
we
I'll just
rolling?
kind of teach you.
5.
Wait, did you help him?
Okay.
Hey, well, he was
Oh.
helping you.
So you should have
if
19.
it- Oh, I thought no, it was gonna roll. I thought.
We'll just do advantage. What you want to look for? I can't roll less than a 20.
We really.
What you really want to look for is like shiny things, because those are usually the best.
All right, so among
Like
the
this
rubble,
shiny thing.
among the rubble, you see a cloak. And then you also see a broken holy symbol.
Oh. Oh. Pick him up
Okay.
and. Is the cloak? Is it special?
Yeah, it is special.
Is-
Let's see. It seems very durable.
Oh. Nice. Cloak. Maybe this is a monk thing? I don't know. Unless that. I mean. Sorry, but Adria really didn't do much that time. I mean, you're so quick normally. You just
Yeah.
kind of stood by and watched.
Oh my word.
But
I mean, yeah, I guess we'll. He just doesn't get anything.
yeah, I think I think that's how that works. But
The broken holy symbol. What
Mhm.
does it kind of look like?
and how was it broken?
Okay, so etched in the holy symbol, or the broken holy symbol, it has both Adrian's crest, what you've kind of seen before, like kind of through the memories of Adrian and stuff like that, and also a dark mirror mark. Roll a insight check for me.
Brune?
Oh, okay, yeah. They didn't. 24.
You can pretty much like interpret that this this person used to be a follower of Adrian.
Oh.
The first touched,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and then he converted to something else.
He turned into something else. For that matter. Should see what these do. Do you guys think he was just going commando under that robe, or do you think Just kind of. I mean, where'd the rest of them go?
Kind
Who
of.
knows?
Okay. So I thought we were like kind of hunting down demons, but this kind of seems like a different,
To breed.
it's like a cult. Build a
Seems like another
cultist.
cult.
Build a cultist. Okay.
What is it that he
And,
said?
There is another door leading out of this room.
is it?
Okay.
We could have just skipped this. Is it open right now?
It's closed.
The sconces, the 3 sconces,
Yeah.
are they for purely decoration, or is there like any writing around them?
Roll to investigate
I'll look at-
DM.
Can
Just
Bruin
does-
like?
Um, investigation. Whisper roll.
Oh, pure decoration.
Wait. So could we take a sconce off? Is it possible?
You can try.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
Bruin's gonna try.
All right. Roll a strength check, please.
Do you still
can
have
I
that
use-
ring on you?
I do. That's why I was wondering if it's a ghost fire. That means Bruin can see in the dark now. With the knife. Is there any way I can use my trusty crowbar to get advantage?
Sure.
Or bring it back? Okay. If it's with advantage, it's 24.
All right. Yeah. You pry it off the wall, and you're able to. You can put it in your inventory as a fireless light.
Nice.
What? That's sick.
Guys, we're still back in business.
Oh, all right.
The curse is worth it now.
No, I mean, there's so many dishes I can't make with it still, but you know, I can see the dark now.
I can't remember the last time we had a hot meal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I walk up to the door.
Yeah, and you are able to open it.
We did all that.
So you go through the doors, and it kind of leads you through another hallway. As you enter this room, it is another circular room, lined with arching columns of like almost like frosted crystals and obsidian stone. The floor is very polished. It's a reflective surface, almost seeming like glass. And there's a faint blue light that glows beneath it, pulsing softly. With that, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Yes.
And or
Only if
15
you
minute
let
break.
us take a long rest and we get to know what the cloak is.
Nope.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm gonna change out of my work clothes. or my work pants. Goodness.
Yeah, that wasn't really how it was supposed to go, but you know.
That was pretty incredible. Just 2 gnat dronies and Good.
3 arrows.
What? 3 arrows.
We are
Yeah.
getting higher. We're getting higher rank now.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the combo going forward.
Well, it only could do it because Noah had to you had to hold his turn, and we were within 30 feet, and
To be fair, we've always been pretty good at taking down one target.
yeah. Well, and
You would
you
would think John would add more.
well, unless
Mages.
I wonder if something else was supposed to happen.
Like
Yeah.
mages or
'Cause
stuff.
we did
'Cause we're-
all. We did kind of all survive that one spell.
well, it's hard to prep for 3 hits of the rogue in one turn.
Yeah.
2 nat 20s.
I know that's crazy.
But the spell incapacitated Bruin, right? So it would have been 2 on 1, and then maybe he had another spell that incapacitated another. Here, I'll be right back. Ah. No, I was talking to my mom, and we were talking about your wedding. It's I wonder, did you guys get an invite, or did it? Did you get an invite? And no. I mean, and my mom's just you could just look them up and just RSVP without doing that. And it's it seems weird.
They should be in the mail.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
You're not, but it's just.
You could also look it up, I think.
No, you can look it up. It was just weird. That it's like. My mom was like, "Yeah, just look them up and invite yourself." I was like,
Yeah.
this seems weird.
Well, I think we have it set to where you can't. But yeah, you guys wouldn't be able to. Just RSVP as somebody else too.
Hey, Alex messaged me.
Oh, dude, I sent him an invite. I forgot to text him about that.
He's like, "Are you going to Noah's wedding?" It's like, "Maybe." He's like, "Dude, I got a wedding. I got an invitation." He's like, "You going?" It's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I sent him an invite. I forgot to text him. I got busy because I was like, I don't know. He lives in Wichita, not that far away. And I was like, I bet Kevin and Joey and John would love to see him.
He said it was. Let's see how far it is. He
I think
said
it's like
it's only
probably an
20,
hour from
25 minutes from his place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking about like riding up there with John and then hanging out with him and flying
Hanging
out.
out with him. Yeah. Where are you flying to? Arkansas?
Well, back to Arkansas from Wichita.
Oh.
Like a one-way flight.
I bet it will take. It's really. It's a direct flight.
I think so. If not, it would.
It
I
might
don't
take
know.
you. It might take you longer. Well, I don't know. It's like 7 hours to get to Wichita, probably.
Let's
Maybe
see.
7.5.
Let's see.
It might take you longer to fly than to drive. But
far
yeah,
is it drive?
yeah. I think it's like 7.5 maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if he'll actually come or not. I always want to hang out with him when I'm in Wichita, but it's hard to
Yeah.
get things to meet up. But
He said he's
that'd
going.
be hilarious. Really? That'll be awesome. He can meet my other black friend that I have here, you know? I have one black friend now.
Mm.
What's the date?
August 2nd.
I was sick.
I fly out August 3rd.
Mm.
From Wichita.
The problem is it's just not direct.
Mm.
No, I gotta fly into Dallas.
Yeah.
To fly to
If the
where?
layovers are short, then
Oh, that's not bad.
Where are you flying?
I was saying if I go to Noah's wedding, I ride up with you and then hang out with Alex Saturday night. Hang out with him Sunday and fly out from Wichita. Back to Little Rock.
Oh, you have to go. Yeah. But I think I have to get there early. Thank you.
How early?
Oh yeah. Probably.
If that's the case, I may stay with him then.
Yeah. I think I have
What
to
is
be
it?
there early.
How you
I,
be-
I don't really know anything at this point.
You're gonna have like
we
a
communicating.
you're gonna have like a 3-week-old newborn, dude.
Yeah, what am I? What can I do?
You can say no if you want to.
Say no.
Find me a replacement.
Say no. I know. We're showing up to the wedding.
Mm.
Yeah, rehearsal will be like Friday night.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Mm.
it's a big thing to practice for, you know.
Wait.
It is like
Practice for.
Yeah, we had to practice getting married before we get married.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah. At this point, I'm showing up before Friday night. At some point. So probably leave really early Friday.
I may hitch a ride.
Okay. And then you'll ride back with Alex to his neck of the woods and fly out of there.
his
Maybe
domain.
I'll talk to Hannah, see what she thinks about it.
Yeah. You ain't going either.
Even one newborn is bad.
Um,
All right, you guys ready to continue our session?
Yeah.
I did want to talk about Daggerheart whenever you get it. You mentioned it, but no one
Yeah.
responded.
Well, nobody cares, so it's fine.
I haven't heard about it.
I was curious, but I just hadn't heard much about it.
Well, it's sold out, so I can't get a copy of it anyways.
Dang.
Yeah.
Is it what is it like a one shot or is it?
No, it's their own system, like Dungeons and Dragons, but
How do you
Daggerheart.
sell out?
Well, they sell the
They only-
core set, right, which is like a book and some other stuff.
Like they probably sell PDFs still, but usually they print 5,000 copies. Or something.
John,
And then
it's being sold right now on Amazon.
Oh, on Amazon from their website. It's
$55.
like, yeah.
It's 7% off.
Well. Anyways,
Huh.
that's what it is, and it's basically a new system. It's kind of cool. I don't really know. They use it instead of a D20. They use a D12. But it's like you roll 2 D12s, and then you have to there's one that's like a good option, and then there's the bad option. So whichever is higher, it could be really bad, or really good, or something in between.
Okay.
So it just makes the levels of pass fail rather than just pass fail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So you could, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like,
well,
the
you'll
one
have to look
becomes-
at the Critical Role released a couple videos about it.
Yeah. I'll have to look this up. Sounds
Okay.
Interesting.
So let's jump back into what we were doing. We can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
So okay. You as you enter, the room dims. When the last character steps inside, the door seals. And the reflection of the group in the floor remains even as they move. Let's see. As the air grows heavy, your reflections freeze mid-step, then shimmer, changing. You see figures in ancient garb, halls lit by firelight, and Adrian himself, not yet divine, his shoulders weigh with command. He watches a map burn. Around him, advisors argue, not with swords, but with words edged sharper than steel. So, in this scene set before you, you see Adrian in a war room. An advisor, off to his left, reports strange alliances, former enemies now speaking in unison, as if reading from a shared thought. They speak of freedom. This is what they're saying. But not the kind we know. They speak of abandoning structures, even memories. Now, in this kind of scene, it's actually quite interactive. It's like you're there among, in that scene itself. So, if you wanted to ask questions, you may.
Who are you fighting right now?
Now, bear in mind, kind of just to kind of set the scene a little bit in a more realistic tone. It's very like there's a bunch of people arguing. Some people trying to get Adrian's attention. Some people just bantering between each other. So, like, you guys, in this scene, it's not like you speak and everything is like all on you kind of thing, right? If you're trying to get the attention, it's fine too, but just kind of bear in mind this is what you've been placed in, and you're almost in a shared memory rather than the main characters of this scene. So, if you had something to ask, you can ask again.
Adrian! Who are you fighting?
Adrian doesn't seem to be paying attention, but one of the advisors near you turned towards you and says, we are fighting him, and then turns back. It gives you a sense of something's not right. Like, doesn't quite seem like a logical response if you were like sitting there. It's like this person was pulled out of that reality to answer your question, but cryptically.
Back in. If we look at like the maps, can we notice any town names or anything like that?
If you look, which would not be hard, all the details seem to be blurred out.
Okay.
What caused this fight?
What'd you say?
I said, what caused this fight?
Are you asking that to someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking it to the interact.
Oh, okay. You see another advisor turn towards you guys and says, many disagreements but as you kind of see the scene continue to play out, you kind of get this idea like there is almost like they're talking about another nation or another governing body that's like kind of sweeping the land, and it's causing disarray. And again, it's like this governing body that's washing through the lands is almost like preaching freedom, right? But it's not the same kind of freedom that we kind of know as like good old American boys or anything like that. This is like under their rule kind of thing. Probably more of the Christian kind of freedom, right? As long as you trust the rule, then you're free to do whatever under those set of rules.
Yeah.
But hearing all these words and all these arguments being made, getting fragments of all these different speeches, the point is you're not supposed to get a whole picture here. You're just getting the idea of a disarray of thoughts and people who are on this side of whatever is being fought. With that, I'd like you guys to roll an insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we are pretty from the whole maze. We like know that they're fighting Legion, right?
Yeah, you guys probably will know, but they don't.
Oh, those people don't.
Yeah, you don't. You haven't heard the name Legion being mentioned yet.
24.
21.
12.
Okay. So with that, even with the 12, you realize that the first signs of Legion's influence was ideological. It wasn't magical.
And that's where they're talking about like the first person to listen didn't question it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's if you can remember kind of back on the last session, there's a theme that's going on, and it's so far it's basically encapsulating what has happened to start this whole takeover by Legion. All right. So with that, the scene washes away, and then you're brought into a new one just as quick. You are hearing a public speech. Adrian is watching another leader. Okay, so it's not Adrian giving the speech. He's watching someone give the speech. And you're basically standing kind of next to Adrian, and you're watching this man on stage give the speech saying, "We shall not be bound by ancient gods. Let each man rise alone, not beneath another's shadow." And you can hear the crowd cheer. And you notice Adrian's hand move to a sword, but he doesn't draw it. And kind of the speech kind of goes off. It's almost like you know the man is speaking, but you can't really hear the distinct words.
I'm talking to the group here. The guy that we blew to pieces, he said that Adrian was brave but not brave enough to listen. So
Yeah.
he probably meant listening to an advisor who quashed this, I don't know, cult or whatever. So now he's holding back, like listening to what this guy said. He's holding back his sword. He's trying to be the good person. So to speak. I don't know. That's my thoughts. Because it goes back to like all the, I don't know, justice, wisdom, mercy, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try to go through that kind of stuff.
So the focus of this scene, it seems to be a two-prong. One is of Adrian, and then the other is of this man speaking. You see that the scene basically isn't giving you much as far as words besides what he already said, but more of the focus on the man, the speaker, the one that's proclaiming, as far as seeing this thing, seeing this person. I would like you to roll a perception check.
Is it perception?
Yeah. 15.
15.
8.
All right. So, Bruin and and Murtag, you notice that the leader's eyes are shimmering with kind of an unnatural stillness. Okay. And you
Like
want to
video game eyes?
remember this unnatural stillness. Okay. Next, since you've seen this, I need you to roll an Arcana or Religion check.
All of us?
Yep. Just the two that noticed.
Oh. This
Arcana or would you say religion?
Mm-hmm.
religion. 16 for religion. Oh,
16.
Oh,
we-
just
we're on the
passed.
same.
You just passed it. It's fine. All right. There seems to be a spell involved. But it's too subtle to be a possession. This seems to be a willing surrender.
Like a willing charm or something like that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, y'all relaying
Yes.
this?
No.
Yeah.
I know Norcool, you're not the best at the magic stuff, but if you notice, you always want to look at the eyes. It's just like a snake. You want to look at the eyes of the snake. Look at the eyes of the person. What do you notice? You probably don't notice anything because you have terrible perception. They're unnaturally still. Almost like a charm spell, but not
Oh.
quite.
So, the guy is trying to charm the mass. Is Adrian getting charmed?
He seems normal.
Maybe it's
It
less of
seemed
a
like-
charm.
So,
Yeah.
do you think he's holding his sword because he realized this guy's charming the mass?
Well, I'm not sure
He's
if
not necessarily
charming
charming
them
the
all.
mass. He's more charmed himself.
He's just.
Oh.
He's trying to like convert them, basically, though.
Have you guys ever heard of hypnotism? I think. Maybe it's
Permanent
not magic.
hypnotism.
What?
He's like hypnotized for a long
Almost.
time.
Yeah, almost. I mean, not, but so sort of magical, you know?
Hypnotism, is that like where, like you're saying it's like a way of life where you say no to hips?
Yeah.
Yes. Because the hips don't lie. So,
Okay. So, with that, this scene also washes away. And another scene replaces it. Adron is sitting alone in a high chamber before a roaring fire. He speaks softly, perhaps to himself, or perhaps to someone unseen. I thought him a voice, a movement. But no movement whispers through bone and memory. He has no name because he wears yours. I waited too long. Suddenly, the flame flickers, and Legion's voice enters for the first time.
Oh, jeez.
and it almost sounds like a kind of a layer of voice on top of each other, some slightly delayed, some preceding, some whispers, some announce boldly, and it just says like, you did not wait. You simply watched, as all you always do. Hey, I did that pretty well. I didn't even practice.
That's pretty good.
Is there a source to the voice?
It seems to be like encompassing the room. And with that, the fire flashes and the scene ends. With that, all the three scenes that you've seen, I'd like you to roll a history check.
$13.
13?
Natural 20.
Ooh, okay.
This guy's on
I'm
net.
so good.
19.
I'm so good today.
19.
He's tagged this thing.
So even with the 13,
A beast.
you obviously know this is a long time ago, of ancient days. But you can't pinpoint where. Now, Murtagh and Norquil, you get a better understanding of where this might have happened, what time in history might have happened. You don't remember if it was in a book you read, or something just along your travels you came across some writings about it. But this appears to be just before the first schism in the Old Kingdoms.
Before the first what?
Schisms. And you've heard that being thrown around before. But it's usually just a quick reference or something like that, announcing a time period of ancient kingdoms. Okay. With that, and this is kind of just a general knowledge, the idea of these three scenes is basically to show you to understand that Adrian's delay in acting allowed Legion to root himself too deeply.
Through the thinking of the people.
Mm-hmm. And the idea is that he probably believed in like this people should be able to allow or to be allowed to think their own thoughts, without question, to have that freedom of will, right? Unfortunately, that backfired. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, freedom of speech, and it's just not good for people to have their own thoughts.
I mean,
It can be dangerous.
I've heard of this. It's called it's thought crime. No, never mind.
Yeah. If we could just control everybody's thinking
I've
and
heard
get
that.
some compliance.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just in a big room that we're like walking through?
Mm-hmm.
And there's not much else there.
There's actually no other door. But as you're thinking about this, like, what? Is this the end? You hear a voice reverberate through the room, saying, "You came to understand, and now you know. I never needed chains or fire, only silence, only your inaction." The figure before you appears
Boy.
and stops shifting. It becomes a tall, shadow-wrapped humanoid with eyes of stillness, utterly calm. Your will brought you here. Let's see how strong it truly is. With that, I need you to roll initiative again.
Hey, does this figure look familiar to me?
I don't think so.
Nice. Wait. No, you
Cool,
said
man.
your character had a ring of initiative
An amulet.
amulet.
So but I off for some reason.
What if
I have too many things attuned.
you just gave
The max you
Ruin,
have 3?
and then, yeah, it's like 3.
Yeah. The
If
problem
you
is I
gave
was
it
looking
to
through my character sheet and I don't know what the third thing is.
So you have the bow.
I know what it was.
What?
I was planning on attuning to the wand of fireballs, but I can't.
Oh. Oof. I was wondering where that went. But if you gave the amulet of initiative to Bruin, he could have like plus 10 initiative.
That would be insane.
But he has to get rid of the cursed ring first.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. Oh wait, that doesn't work. You said you won't be able to do it, Noah, next week?
Yeah, we have VBS.
Okay.
But my character sheet is online. I can give people access to it. It's like not that hard to use.
I think I already have access to it. No, I don't. I don't.
I can set that up. How do I do that? Oh yeah, I have access to Bruins. I can read it. Just
Well, I made this fight really hard.
Okay.
You're saying we need.
I will say this. It's a little easier to play a rogue than,
yeah.
or it's a little quicker to just look up what a rogue does.
But I also don't
I mean,
want.
I feel like you.
Yeah, I don't want Noah to miss the fight either.
Yeah. That's fair.
Well, the problem
When's
is
the next
Jordan
time?
he doesn't always get nights
Tuesday.
to play.
Yeah. Does he have a schedule out?
Mm,
Vertex. Cancel. How do you share this? Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
yeah. This one is rather involved. I have like 3 pages worth of notes for this one fight. Okay.
Let's just take it down in a turn. It'll be quick. It'll be
Yeah, true. I mean, you probably want to carry over Murtag's luck right now. Just a
yeah.
Well,
couple of
maybe
well-placed
maybe it ran out.
natural 20s.
Just
Has
you
it
can
been
handle it.
has it been an hour since our last fight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay. He still has
Maybe. No, not really.
he still has the protection from good and evil.
Okay. So yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Right now,
Yeah. Do you?
Sure.
I guess the options are.
We can start.
I'll be honest. Well,
What?
yeah, I just had a long bike race. I'm like kind of still down from the bike race. So, more sleep would not be bad for me. But that's a little bit of
I
a
was trying to figure out what
selfish
you mean by down.
Is it
Down
you're
bad.
Early end, you're saying for
thing. Yeah, but that's a bit of a selfish move.
Okay. Then let's call it quits for tonight. And then maybe we can check to see if there maybe is another night we can do it where all 4 of you guys are available.
yeah, we can try that.
I mean, obviously not next Tuesday, but maybe if there's another day of the week or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
that'd
All
be
right.
good.
Kevin, you are tasked with getting Jordan
Getting all the
to
Jordan.
yeah.
I'll message him.
All right. Okay, so let's do that. You got a mini boss in, so that wasn't too much of a mini boss. It was probably one of the easiest fights you guys ever did.
That was
It's hard to ignore 2 nat 20s from the rogue and then
I know.
on like one.
He got 3 shots in. The first one was like 50 points of damage.
It's that boss
yeah.
or the very first boss we played and Jordan cast that spell to turn dead.
Oh yeah, that very
Yeah,
first
That was
fight.
easy.
I don't even know what I was thinking. Undead against a cleric.
I mean, hey, you have to have those moments, otherwise, like, you have to have the possibility of just utter annihilation. Or
Yeah.
else it's not fun. Or both ways.
Well, it was that
I remember.
fight
Yeah.
and the fire elemental fight. Anyways, okay. Then
Fire,
let's
fire
go.
elemental on the ship.
Yeah, another one that he just cleared with the.
The divine intervention.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That's pretty funny. We were gonna just fall.
Yeah, I mean,
had-
pretty much abandoned ship kind of thing.
I had a plan.
But yeah, that was.
Well, I was doing the math on that. And I was like, I think if I jump off, I'll survive.
I would have just stuffed you in the bag of holding
Yeah. Goodness.
and try to carry as much as I can and fly down.
It was supposed. It really was, and truly, I was like, okay, if they fail this and they basically just leave, they're gonna have to deal with the lives of so many sailors.
Yeah.
Just trauma.
Yeah, it was just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's do that. We'll find a different day and then get a good session. It should be fun. From yeah,
Mm. So
should be.
We need to use all of our abilities.
Well, hopefully
like-
this enemy can use all of his abilities and not just get through one round, one turn.
you really gotta. Well, it's like, okay, this person isn't in this place for no reason. So like, that it's like they've prepared somewhat, maybe people to be there. Like otherwise, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna choose this field to fight in. Don't mind me.
Is this the last room of the? It is the last room of the dungeon.